office space. And the pandemic has left many feeling stuck and burnout at work. For some people, finding a more fulfilling career is even their New Year's resolution. So joining us now this morning to help with that, Cristiano, growth strategist and CEO of marketing company Bold. Brian, we're going to be bold about it this morning.
Let's be bold. Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate you getting up and doing this with us. All right, I guess it should be obvious, but maybe it's not. What are the signs that it's time to change that career?
I think there's a couple of signs that it's time to change your career, at least consider changing your career. Number one, you're only in it for the money, right? Money buys us stuff, but it really doesn't buy us happiness. We can be happy and fulfilled in our career. So if you're only in it for the money, you might want to take a second look. And the other biggest thing I find is that if there isn't actually a growth path to what you want to do ultimately, where you want to go, you should at least see, can we make a growth path where I am, or do I need to look somewhere else so I can continue to grow? Because stagnation is not what most people actually want in their lives.
That's an interesting point. I try to assess that at the end of every year, no matter how happy I am I going to be happy if this is all I ever do at this job, if I can't get any more growth? So we're on board. All right, so you decide you want to leave. How do you find the ideal job? Sometimes it just seems like the grass is greener somewhere else.
Absolutely. I think what people need to do before they even make a move or consider making a move is number one, get really clear on the lifestyle that you want. Time, family, money, freedom. What do you actually want? Because the thing that most people forget about work, about a job, about business is that it really should be what gets you the life that you want. It's the mechanism to get there. So what do you want your life to look like? Then I would tell people to write down their deepest passions, stuff they love doing, what gets them excited, what gets them out of bed. Then write down the stuff that they're horrible at, they hate doing, they don't want to do, they're not good at, they don't want to spend any time on. And then finally look at the other elements of passion, talents, challenges, things that actually align with their wants. Look at those different lists and try to find the commonality between them and then say, all right, well, what jobs, what positions could I do that actually put me in a position to succeed because I'm doing what I want, I'm passionate about it, and it's not playing to the things that I'm not good at, it's playing to my strengths. And then try to find jobs, companies, and positions that actually align with where you want to go, the lifestyle you want, and what you're good at. That would be the biggest thing.
Why has the pandemic had such an impact on the job market right now?
I think there's so many different reasons, and we can break down why the pandemic has made jobs so hard and working so hard. But the biggest thing I think is that when everybody got pretty much locked down and we had to all be home, number one, everyone got a lot of uncertainty. Wow, there is a lot more outside of our individual controls than we originally thought, and that is nerve-wracking, number one. Number two, we were kind of forced in a position to spend more time with ourselves, with our family, with our kids. And I think that woke a lot of people up, myself included, to say, hey, maybe what I was doing wasn't as fulfilling. Maybe I need to do something where I could spend more time with my family. Maybe I need to do something where, where I actually enjoy it, because life's short, life's unpredictable. And I think that, and some other factors as well, has definitely contributed to people changing jobs, considering changing jobs, and even leaving the job market entirely.
Yeah, for me it was, and going through all this pandemic, it was the reminder that tomorrow isn't promised. And we have seen that every day. So how long do you want to wait to be pursuing those dreams? Brian, we appreciate you being bold with us. We'll have you back on soon.
Thank you. Be bold. Nice to see you.
Absolutely. You too. And happy